now let's go to a game called Narrating for Each Other, or Film Noir. And this is for Jim and Steve, like to come down. And they've got to play a sort of film noir, maybe Humphrey Bogart-y sort of scene, in which they sort of do a line, and then they have to narrate what the other person has to do. Sounds difficult, and believe me, it is difficult. But can you just suggest a location where they might be, where two people might meet? Sorry?
A betting shop.
A betting shop. Fair enough. Two people meeting in a betting shop and doing it as a sort of film noir, narrating for each other. Well, we can't wait for that. Thank you. So you're two people hunting. And when the music starts, you just do that and... Breakfast in a diner is the improvisation you have to do. And I think we'll give you some music just to create some mood. And you narrate for each other. Away you go. And narrating for each other, describing what each other is doing. I don't know where this idea of this game comes from. You're in a laundrette, or I think you call it a laundromat, do you, in America? Anyway, somewhere you go and do your washing, something like that.
Oh, stream. We call stream. On rock, we do on rock in stream.
All right, okay. All right.
100 stream.
You do that, and you have to do it to the style of some music, which will be played in at some point.
How could you not notice that? Boy, weird, huh?
Pretty weird I got a tank in here, huh?
That's what I thought. But then, I'm just a Canadian.
Colin, you're what we call over here a petrol pump attendant, maybe a gas station guy or something like that. Ryan, you're a woman who drives up, and you have to do this in this rather complicated game of narrating for each other. I think we even have some music to help you along. You have to describe what each other's doing. It makes sense sometimes. Where you go.
She drove into my gas station. She looked like she'd been under a car for 3 days. But there was something mystical, something alluring in those eyes. I knew I had to serve her. Did I fill her up?
Yeah, why don't you stick your hose in there and pump away? I knew he didn't remember me. Not since the operation. But he would soon.
There was something about that walk. Something reminded me of my best friend in school, Richard. We used to make fun of him. I wonder, could this be? Say, Richard.
Richard? Who in the hell is Richard?
My plan didn't work.
His plan almost worked.
Do a scene of meeting on a sleeper train in which they narrate for each other. Generally, we have a bit of music to help the atmosphere of this along. Where you go.
He was lying on the bunk like a tall giraffe that had just been pulled down by a lion hungering for a big giraffe. Mind if I take the bunk underneath you?
No, go ahead. I knew what was on his mind. I didn't like it very much. But if I had a choice, I'd rather he be in the bunk below me than the bunk above me.
He couldn't realize the secret I was carrying within my heart. Who could? It was a secret too big to reveal to anyone, except... Do you mind if I give you a pie?
I hope it's apple. That's my favorite. I'd never had pie before, but it sounded like an intriguing food. I had something for him, but first I wanted to see how much I liked his pie. Looks like a fluffy pastry dessert.
Yeah, that's fluffy pastry. He didn't realize the pie I gave him was made totally out of some cardboard and pictures of apples. I'm a traveling practical joker. That's my line of work. I enjoy it.
The pie was good. It was damn good. Say, what say you give me the recipe for this pie?
The guy was as tall as a pyramid and twice as thick. He had eaten enough paper to start a paper airplane garage in his stomach. But now he wanted the recipe. What gave, I wondered. I was going to find out. That's one of my best jokes. The picture of the apple pie, and you're eating it. What gives, mister?
Every time I spoke to him, he just walked away. I was hoping he wasn't gonna do it this time.
I don't think so. I think we've...
Now, let's go on to a game called Narrate. Now, in this game, Narrate, Colin and Ryan will act out a film noir scene and narrate for each other to the stylist of music we selected for them. What we'd like from the audience is an everyday location where this film noir scene can take place. Pizza place. It's in a pizza place. So you're acting out a film noir scene set at a pizza place. Go ahead.
Hey, you shouldn't be smoking while you're making my pizza.
You're right, I'm sorry. I felt like saying mind your own business. But there was something about him that drew me to him. Made me want him. Like that pizza in the oven, I wanted him. It just occurred to me, we're never going to be able to use that.
What I need from the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene. Airport terminals, first thing I heard. Airport terminal. Airport terminal. Airport terminal. So you're acting out a film noir scene set at an airport terminal. Go ahead.
I had to leave the country fast. I'd been involved with a poultry scam that went bad. There was only one chance. Big wing boy. Excuse me, I need a flight out of here really fast.
Oh, really? I'll see what I can do. I knew what he wanted. He wanted Big Wing Boy. But I hadn't done that for years. Seems we have a flight going out at 7:30. It's only going to Pomona.
Pomona. How ironic, that's where I was running from. No matter how hard I tried to get away, it would always pull me back. I want to go to Fresno.
Fresno, huh? That's a lovely town. It wasn't. Why don't you see if your carry-on fits through the hole there?
Make up your own joke here.
All right, if you just step through the metal detector. Beep, 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 beep. I knew he was going to set it off. I knew he had that metal plate installed in his head 3 years ago. That's where all the hair had gone. Take it from me, Big Wing Boy.
I realized when I set off the metal detector, it was just Big Wind Boy going... doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. But I thought I would humor him. After all, he looked like someone who had never had any humor in his life. Maybe this is what set off the alarm. Get me a ticket, get it now.
What we need from the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene. Burger joint. Okay, fast food place. We'll do that. We do fast food, burger place, and whenever you're ready, go ahead.
I'd been searching for the Maltese burger for 3 years. All clues finally led to this place in the middle of nowhere. It was time for me to get it. Hi, I'll have some fries.
Sorry, the speaker's broken. You wanted fries?
Yeah.
You want fries with that?
While he was working on the fries, I had this incredible plan that would get from him the location of the Maltese burger.
Here you go.
Thanks. Where's the Maltese burger?
I didn't know whether I should tell him or not. I didn't know whether it was some elaborate plan or just a simple question. Pardon?
He was playing me like he'd play a fish. I can't make it much clearer than that. It was then I noticed the sesame seeds on his shirt. Say, you got some seeds there. Ha-ha! The Maltese burger.
I guess you got me. Oh, I knew who he was. A disgruntled employee who had worked here 5 years ago. I couldn't forget that face. He used to bob for fries. I guess it's all yours. You got me.
It all seemed too easy. Way too easy. That's when he did something totally unexpected. Something so crazy and wild it took me totally by surprise. Even though it was kind of funny, it still was really weird.
Like from the audience is an unlikely place, just an everyday place people might meet. Coffee shop. Oh, gas station. I'm sorry, we have a winner. Gas station. So you're at a gas station, and go ahead and start the scene.
He had the kind of face only a mother could love. If that mother was blind in one eye and had that sort of milky film over the other one. You know what I mean? But still, he was my identical twin. It had taken me 8 years to track him down to this gas station. Jed, it's me, Phil.
I recognized the voice. And I was looking right up his dress. I knew who it was. Long time no see.
Yeah, last time I saw him, he tried to murder me. But when you kill someone by chopping off their head, rolling them up in a carpet and burning it, you better make sure they're dead.
What brings you by?
I came by for my part of the inheritance. Nice gas station you opened up.
Thanks. Apparently he'd forgotten why he was kicked out of town in the first place. The sheriff caught him giving his wife a lube job in late November. I wasn't going to bring it up again. I knew it was a touchy subject with him. Haven't seen you since the lube job.
Hey! Come on! What the hell? Never mention that again!
Sorry, it slipped.
I overreacted. But that was just to keep him off guard for what I was about to do next. You owe me $100,000.
Oh! Yeah, it hurt. But I wasn't going to let him see that. I was going to play it cool like I always did. Why'd you do that?
And now I'm going to do something I should have done a long time ago.
Take it easy with the rivet gun. You ain't gonna rivet no one. What he didn't was no. Was that I was dyslexic.
What we'd like from the audience, unlikely place for a film noir scene. Barbershop. Barbershop. You're acting out a film noir scene, set at a barbershop, and go ahead whenever you're ready.
He fit the description of the man I was looking for. 6'5", 4'2" naked. Well, when he was naked, he stood like this. I was going to go undercover. I was going to try and look like I needed a haircut. Hi, I'd like a little less off the top.
Why don't you sit down in the chair right over there? Oh, I knew who he was. And I knew he wasn't here for a haircut. And even if he was, it wasn't going to take long. Say, you look like you could use a shave as well.
As he cut my artery, I felt something was wrong. Lucky, using my telekinesis, I could make my blood clot until I could finish my job.
Sorry
It didn't
about
quite
that.
work, did it, Reggie?
Sorry about that.
I've been chasing you over 5 continents and 2 boroughs. I'm taking you back to Switzerland.
All right. I knew he was taking me. I knew there was no way out. Unless I did something drastic. Say, before we go, how about a shot of the green stuff I keep the combs in?
He didn't know I'd been drinking this stuff since I was 3. Didn't bother me at all, but I knew he had loose lips. That really has no relevance to what's going on now, but I notice things. There's a woman waiting for you in Switzerland, my friend. She wants her money back.
Well, let's go then. After you. But before we do, you really do need a shave. Why don't you sit in the chair?
All right.
Oh, he was going to Switzerland. But he wasn't going by plane. He wasn't going by train.
Give me somebody from this middle section. Give me an unlikely place for a film noir scene. The Oval Office. So you guys are going to do a film noir scene for us, set in the Oval Office. Take it away.
I don't think I need to say any more. Yeah, I'll go with you to Canada. Good. Because I've fallen in love with you. I know what you're thinking. Falling in love with another man. It's better looking than most of the women I've slept with.
What we'd like from the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene. Got it. Operating room, that was a good one. So you're acting out your film noir scene. It's set in an operating room. Whenever you're ready. Go ahead.
Scalpel.
That's the pointy thing, right? I made my first mistake. But luckily I was a quick thinker and I knew how to cover. Just kidding.
I now knew he wasn't who he said he was. When handing a scalpel, you never do it pointy end first. Would you help me out here?
Sure, what are you operating on?
It's a nose.
Sure, he seemed to know all the jargon. But I didn't like the way he was starting to slice it off. To me, a nose is something you have on the front of your face. Makes it easier to smell. I'm just a private dick, but I know these things. All right, Antony, the game is up. I know you're rearranging people's faces because you want to look better.
I had no idea what he was talking about. But I went along with him. Yeah, sure.
I found this plan in your desk drawer where you're going to rearrange the faces of everybody in the world so you will be the best looking person in the world. And then it sort of dribbled off after that. I was bluffing.
I could tell by looking at him, I had already worked on him.
Our only from the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene. The market. So you're like at the supermarket, and whenever you hear the music, take it away.
Three years ago in a produce museum, the casabas of Melnar were stolen. I had trailed the casabas all over the globe. And I ended up in this strange market in the middle of nowhere. I knew I was getting close to the end. Excuse me, happen to see any casabas that are dusty and diamond encrusted?
You're talking melons, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew him. I knew him from years ago. It wasn't worth anything then. It's not worth anything now.
He marked me down. Nothing gets my dander up faster. Nothing. Excuse me, you can't just do that. Hey, what's that bulge?
I knew what the bulge was, but I wasn't going to tell him. I didn't fancy him. He had a face that a scanner couldn't put a price on. Look, I don't want any trouble, mister. I'm just trying to do my job.
I knew he was trying to do his job. He thought I didn't see the casabas hiding in his cheeks. This guy was smart, but not that smart. All right, hand over the casabas. I know you got them, I need them.
He said casabas. Actually, only one was a casaba. The other was a goiter. I'm not sure what that is, but I see it on a lot of sitcoms. There you go. There's your casaba.
Where's the other one? I let him think for a while. Because I knew he had the answer. I knew it was a good answer, and he was going to tell it to me. Because when you ask a question, you expect an answer because that's the way it works. Question, answer, question. If he gave the answer, I'd have to come up with a question, and that would be Jeopardy. That's wrong.
What we need from the audience is what do you think would be an unlikely place for a film noir scene?
Bathroom.
Oh, circus. That's even better. I was going to do dry cleaner. We're going to do circus. Let's do circus. So let's see the film noir scene set in the circus. Take it away.
I've been working on a case. During that case, a lion and a tiger had been set upon me, chewing me to bits. I thought maybe a circus would give me the answer I was looking for. I was looking for a freak. A tall, tall freak. Freaks, tigers, lions. It all added up to the circus. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Seen any tall freaks? Look, someone tried to kill me a couple of days ago. I think it was you.
It wasn't me. Why are you blaming me? I knew he was going to blame me for everything. Probably even that elephant dung he was standing in right at the moment. If I could do him that big, I'd be a proud man. Look, why can't we let bygones be bygones?
Bygones be bygones. You tried to kill me, and now I'm going to return the favor. It was then I realized I had nothing to kill him with. But then the dung gave me an idea. But then I got rid of that idea and came up with a better one. Look, I won't kill you if you write me a good act. I want to get back on the top again. And you were the best clown writer ever. Until this sword swallowing thing went bad. Sorry.
Lucky he didn't know my true identity is Bobo the Clown. I guess he didn't spot the zipper on the hood I wear over my head. I hope he's not listening.
I was listening. But I'd already noticed the zipper. I didn't need him talking about it. Zip. Okay, this was different. I wasn't expecting this. When a man has two large bass attached to his ears, you just don't know what to do next. I'm not kidding. I don't know what to do next.
What we do for the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene. Bike shop. It's a bike shop. So you're at a bike shop. Not the best suggestion, but for the freak, you can make anything funny. Right, freak? I'm going to kill you.
You just have to forget now.
I'm going to forget.
All right.
Okay. So, Colin and the freak, you're going to act out a film noir scene. Set in a bike shop. Take it away whenever you're ready.
"15 years ago, someone stole my Schwinn. I'd been searching all across America and 4 continents. I knew there were others, but I was pretty sure they weren't there. Everywhere led me to this strange bike shop where I noticed the owner was blowing up a Zeppelin. Excuse me. I'm looking for a special Schwinn as a banana seat and a I Love Canada sticker.
Really?
Yeah.
He asked for a banana seat. I wonder why. A banana seat, you say? They're kind of rare nowadays.
Are they? You don't have anything like that in the shop?
Well, I got one bike in the back room.
Really? Having been blinded by his tie, it took me a while to see that he actually had a banana seat sticking out the top of his pants. This was the man I'd been looking for 15 years. Now it was time for him to pay. What's this? That's my banana seat! My banana seat!
I'm going to get my gun.
As he was going for his gun, several emotions ran across my face. Fear, happiness, sadness. I knew I was going for an Emmy and yet would never get one. Man. Hey, what do you think you're doing with that?
I want the seat back, and I want the seat back now.
What do you want with it? I'll hold it.
He asked me what I wanted with it. And although I didn't know, at this point I thought maybe I shouldn't have given him the gun.
I want you to assemble my bike the way it was 15 years ago from all the scrap around here right now. Do it fast. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Conk.
Yeah, it was put together. But wait till you see what happens when he writes it.
I didn't want the Firestone tires.
What I'd like from the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene. Maternity ward. That's good. We haven't done that one yet. Maternity ward. So you guys are in a maternity ward. It's a film noir scene, and
I didn't mean to tell him exactly what I was going to do. I mean, part of revenge is surprise. But since I told him I was going to wreak some revenge on him, he was probably going to expect that. I wasn't thinking clearly. You like that?
It was a gift from your father. This is going to make sense. Listen to me.
All right.
He brought the parrot in when your mother delivered so many years ago, but left before you were born.
It was all becoming clear. My birth, the parrot. I knew he was going to explain exactly how it all interconnected.
Sure, I could explain it. But wouldn't it be better coming from the parrot? He's yours now.
So there I was, standing with a bird in my hand, wondering if he was going to tell me a truth about my birth, and then he died. No, not that. Oh.
What we need from the audience is an unlikely place for a film noir scene to take place. A zoo. I heard a zoo, right? I'm going to do zoo. Okay, so you're at a zoo and you're acting out a film noir scene set at a zoo. Go ahead.
I've been looking for him for 14 years. That's 2 in dog years. He had the eyes of a shark and the nose of an aardvark. Took me a while to find him. Hey, Billy. Bet you didn't expect to see me again.
Jerry. Long time no see. Yeah, I remembered him. Me and 2 goats raised him from a small baby. We'd set him free among the humans. We never thought he'd come back. I wonder why. What are you doing in these parts?
What am I doing? I'm nursing a hate. A real big hate. Sure, it sounds exotic to be raised by goats. But you ever been milked? We got some unfinished business.
He had grown up. He was a big man now. He could take care of himself. That's why I felt no need to tell him that he was standing in some elephant droppings. We got business?
I knew I was standing in elephant droppings, but it was the only way I could get high enough to look into his eyes. He was going to pay for what he put me through.
What do you want? Why are you here?
Why am I here? I'm going to kill you, my friend.
Me? Kill me? I was scared. But I didn't want to look at like I was scared. That's why I put up a tough front. Please don't kill me. What purpose would it serve to kill me after all these years?
He squeezed my nipples so hard, tears came to my eyes.
Thank you very much. Resident section has attitude. This section behind me here. Give me an unlikely place for a film noir scene.
Lingerie shop.
Lingerie shop. We're going to have the lingerie shop is where your film noir scene is going to take place. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and start.
It was a cold day in October, but something went horribly wrong when they put the clocks back. It was now March. It was making my job much harder. I had to find the man who'd stolen the golden bra of Shibawa. Yeah, you heard me. The golden bra. I wasn't looking forward to this. Excuse me. I'm looking for a certain bra. It's gold, 38 DDD. That's 3 Ds.
I realize that. Thank you. Everything about him was 3D. I think it better than that. Well, why don't you try on this one? It's not gold, but it might just fit.
I don't want it for myself. It's a museum piece. I could tell by the way he was trying to foist lingerie on me that he was strange. That and the fact that he was wearing a cat under his arm. A dead cat with a strange list under its paw. I'll get back to you on this later. I couldn't help this list. Things to buy once I sell the golden bra.
He thought he had me, but he didn't. How could you do something like that to me? It's not my list. It's the cat's. You did mention a cat, didn't you?
Yeah,
I wasn't really listening.
No, you got it. He threw the cat away. It was just like he lifted and separated. He was trying to blame the cat, but I knew cats don't steal bras, unless they're really smart.
Look, perhaps I could model some lingerie for you.
Sure, that would be... Aha!
You like what you see, mister?
Not particularly.
Oh, but you can't talk looking at him, can you?
No, I can't. He was wearing a thong. And he had it on backwards. Look, just give me that bra and I'll never say... Don't do that. I need that bra, otherwise an international incident will erupt.
An incident wasn't about the only thing that was going to erupt. You try wearing a thong backwards for 3 days. I see you looking at me. I see him looking at me. All right. Here's the golden bra you've been looking for. Take it. I don't want it anymore. But there's a curse on that bra. A curse that could mean your life.
Even though he was coming on to me, I knew I had to go. A curse. A bra that was cursed. Mama. What's it, Mama, right there?
It was at that moment that I realized he was Canadian.
And what we need of the audience is an everyday location. Okay, bus stop. Let's make it a bus stop. So you're at the bus stop, and it's called Narrate. Go ahead.
Pull over right now.
What's the problem?
All the bodies back there.
I knew he'd saw the bodies, but I thought I would distract him for a moment.
It was now or never. There was only one thing I could do. I wish I knew what the hell it was. Say, there's a parrot on your shoulder.
What we need from the audience is an everyday location where this film noir scene can take place. Laundromat.
What?
Laundromat.
Laundromat?
So while you're acting on a film noir scene set in a laundromat, go ahead.
It was a day like any other, except it was 14 hours long and everyone was wearing pastels. I'd been searching for a man for 13 years. I had a feeling my search was about to come to an end. Excuse me. Have you ever seen this person?
I'd seen the picture he just showed me. It was him. Why he was wearing a Girl Scout outfit, I had no idea. I played it cool. No, mister, I've never seen that man.
You want some cookies while you're doing your laundry?
Thanks.
He fell for my trap. The cookies were laced with sodium hexametamonomol, a severe truth serum. I was about to find out what I needed to know. Then I realized I was wearing a Girl Scout's outfit.
Delicious cookies.
Thanks. I'm looking for the man who took my sock 13 years ago.
I knew by now he thought I was under the influence of his cookies, even though I hadn't eaten one. I knew what he wanted to hear. I played his game. I don't suppose you could get those clothes out of the dryer for me, could you?
I knew he wanted me to go for the clothes. Then he would shove me in, close the door, and put me on high, permanent press. I'd already fallen for that 3 times today. I was running out of socks. Yeah, I'll do that. Wait a minute.
His finger scared me.
What we'd like from the audience is a suggestion for an everyday location where the scene might take place. Bowling alley. We haven't done yet. I think we did the other ones up. So you're in a bowling alley, you're a film noir scene, and go ahead and go.
Care about any line? I can go anywhere I want. 'Cause this is America, the best country in the world. And if a man can't go over the bowling line, then we might as well walk around with tin cans on our ears and some sour cream on our head.
Tough break. Looks like the concrete I put under the pins worked. Nothing could knock those suckers down. I knew he was coming. He came in every night for the last 3 years. Sorry,
Okay, thanks a lot. Hey, don't go anywhere. We'll go to commercial. We'll be right back with more